friends, it's Becky from Saul's Mom Plans, and today I am going to try my very first plan with me on screen. I plan in my vertical planner all the time, and someone had asked me before if I would do a plan with me, so I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. So most of you, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I do line my vertical planner. I just like lines. I like lining up my my stickers, my writing. I don't like it to be crooked, so that's just something that I do. I do have a video with that, and I'll try to get it out on YouTube soon. But anyway, that's how I always start. I try to line ahead, but when I look back, I did not line next week, so I'll need to do that sometime this week. So this week is Valentine's week. I'm planning for the week of Monday, February 14th through Sunday, February the 20th. And I'm going to use this cute little kit from Planner Kate. This is kit 405. And typically when I buy her kits, I buy the same thing. I always buy the sampler. And I don't always buy the sidebar, but I've been buying that in the past few orders, and I do enjoy using this, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use this. I always buy the extra patterned functional boxes. I love thin washi. If I don't buy the thin washi, I will cut it, so I bought thin washi, and I also bought the regular washi sheet. So you get thick washi, thin, and medium size, and then two of the regular size washi. So these are the items that I will be using. So let's get started. So I always try to start with my sidebar. And this week, since I have this, I also have this sticker right here, but I think I'm going to use this here, and so I think we'll cover up the February. And again, I love using these lines. I'm going to place this here. It's a cute little kit. I used part of it. I probably should have whited out. That might bother me, but I used her washi last week, so I used here, and this was just her regular washi that I had purchased, and it came in a pack of 2. It came with this and the black polka dots, and I enjoyed using that last week, but I did buy the kit, so I wanted to use that this week. I'm going to use the habit tracker. Sometimes I'll put my habits down here, but I think I'm going to do my menu down here this week. And so I do want to have my habit tracker. So this is going to go down here. And again, if it doesn't line up, y'all, I will pick it up and do it again. All right, and then typically what I do, I usually do my week. I kind of look ahead and put my main focuses here, and then I also will put groceries right here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. She does have a this week sticker, and I think I'm going to put this on the pink here. And this just kind of, since I'm a technologist in an elementary school, and so I usually try to keep a running list. This running list over here is not just, I don't like the way that lined up, is not just school, but it's also home. So it's just kind of main things that I'm doing throughout the week I put here. Let's do that there, and let's try to get this there. Might need to go over a bit there, like that. And then she does have a grocery sticker on here, so I'm going to use that. This is I go to the grocery store a lot, but Tonight I will go in and kind of look and see. I know there are a few things that I did not pick up. So I will add to this list. I also keep a notebook. So some of this stuff will also go in the notebook. I have the sticky notes that came free that I keep in the car. And I will sometimes write those on there too. So I like that. So we're going to do that. And then up here, I do the weather. Now, I don't know, when I first started planning, I watch and still watch Julie's plans, but she would always put 3 days ahead of weather. She didn't do the whole week, but 3 days, and that has always worked so well for me. So that's what I'm going to do. And I use the Planner Kate. These are the black and white weather stickers. These are from kit S1434. And I tend to run out of the partly sunny, so I did buy a sheet of those and then another sheet of the mixed. But I think for here, since that's going to be black, I'm going to use this. Now, one thing a lot of people do is just put the strip down here, and I don't do that. I like to just put it in the columns and not go straight across, and I do use this little line. And the cutting tool that I use, this Sarah from Sarah Plan uses this. This came from, and I didn't pull that up very well. This came from CVS. It's just, I think it's a paint scraper, and there were 2 in the pack. And one thing I have to remember is on these is to pull it up and then cut the washi. Sometimes I'll use one of my coiled page markers and cut with that also, but this was right here, so this is what I'll use. I'll put that there, and I always save washi. I'll go on this side. So I usually don't plan the whole week of weather because I tend to find it changes, and I like doing the highs and lows. So I won't put my weather down today. I will kind of do that during the week as the week progresses. And when I plan, I plan for school and home. And so I always make sure this top section is mainly morning and home stuff I have to do, or if I'm going to the grocery store, things like that. The middle section is always school, and I usually do bullet points. I'll show you how I do that. And those kind of progress throughout the week. I will look back at email and see what's going to happen tomorrow. We've got a lot going on at school besides Valentine's. We also have what's called House Day, and that's tomorrow. So I'll have to plan that. But anyway, that's going there. One thing I remember is I wanted to use this. I may cut it down so that it fits under my weather. I'm going to come back to that. So for the weather, let's see, the first 2 days, weather fell. All right, are going to be sunny. And I usually put my sticker there, and then the pens that I typically use, I just enjoy a tool pen. And so this is the tool, and this is a medium point. They tend to write nicely on Erin Condren paper. So tomorrow the high is 59. We've had a cold weekend. A cold, really just, well, today was really cold, and it never really warmed up. And Tuesday is also a sunny day. And if this changes, I don't really change it in here. This is kind of my guide for what am I going to wear to school? Do I need a coat? Do I need gloves? Are we going to have to open doors? So what we do at my school, if it is below freezing, teachers go outside and open car doors for kiddos. So I'm happy to see. I'm hoping that this is going to stay and that I will not be opening car doors, but if it's below freezing, we'll be out there, and we'll be out there with smiles on our faces, helping the kiddos open car door and getting into the school safely. So it looks like it might warm up a little bit, but I know we are expecting thunderstorms this week. All right, so there's my weather. I'm going to go ahead and use this script and put my weekend here. I haven't even thought ahead to this coming weekend. Let me use my tweezers so I can see. I like it to be centered, and I know when I was in college and we started in education, did bulletin boards, you count the number of letters, but so this K should be the center, but I know the way some of these letters loop, but that looks fine. So that's my weekend marked. For my bullet points over here, I use the Zig Clean Color Dot. This has, it does have a nice little point on this end, but it also has the dot point on this end. And I like using this. It's really been a learning curve for me because sometimes I will press too hard and then they get all wonky, and I don't like that. But kind of a smaller little dot here. And then I will also do that for my groceries. All right, and then usually what I track here, my water intake, walking, and closing my circles on my Apple Watch, and then also vitamins here. So I will put those there. I don't know if I want to write in black, since that's all black. And I do have this color tool pen that I used last week. I haven't been using colors lately, but I think I'm going to do that here. So I'm going to track my water. Try to get 64 ounces. It's an awful lot, but that's what I try to do. And then walking, we have a dog, so I try to walk him every day, try to close my activity circle, but try to get in like 10,000 steps at school. And sometimes, I don't know, we do mileage, but my dog's been a little bit crazy when we walk. So closing my circles, I need to improve on this. And then my vitamins. And sometimes when I write at the bottom of my planner, I'll put something under my wrist so it doesn't fall down. So my vitamins. All right, so I will fill all of this in. I do know there are a couple of things I need to go ahead and add there, but we'll come back to that. All right, so right here is where I keep up with my school list. And again, I use the Zig Clean Color Dot. And I write kind of big, and sometimes my lists get long, so I do this every other line here. And the other page. So I usually have a running list, but depending on what happens at school, sometimes, you know, I'll fill things in as the week goes. Sometimes it's just the next day or that afternoon, and I'll go back and fill those in. For the weekend, Usually try to keep this kind of short, so short to-dos on the weekend, and I leave this. Usually on Sundays is my planning day, so I do that there. All right, so I want to use some more washi on here, and I used the dots last week. The coffee's cute. I'm afraid it might be too thick up there, so I think my thin washi, I could do a solid. I'm missing my thin washi sheet. So I found my thin washi, and I think, even though I have it, I'm going to use the hearts up here. So let's see how this goes. And I usually leave a gap, so that's gonna make, and I did not buy date headers here. So that, to me, that's gonna be too thick. And I don't wanna cut those. So I'll use those somewhere else, or buy the date headers and do that another time. You can go the dots again. These are cute. I'll put this up here. And I usually stop it around where the columns stop. So I try to line it up this way. There's that. And this side. Here, see if it lines up. About there. Looks like it's slanting. So sometimes I'll pick things up and put them down, and pick things up and put them down, but I think that's pretty good up there. All right, so that's the top washi. And I also, do want to put some washi down here to separate, because I do my meal planning. So I think I'm going to put these here, and I will line it up. I just put our dinner here. Get this on the line. Make sure I'm still in frame. So I just, put our meals here, and I'll do something there. So again, I like to do it by the column. Get it over just a tad more. Yeah, I don't do it all the way across. I know that would be easier. It's just something that I like. So I usually cook a bigger dinner on Sundays, but this week, because of the Super Bowl, I don't know. I cooked last night, and so we kind of had snacks for dinner. And so tomorrow night we'll do leftovers with working, and many of you know this. I try to cook enough in my meals so that we can have leftovers the next night, and we usually do some kind of takeout one night also. And just one of the reasons I like tracking it and writing it down is so that I can go back and look and see, oh, when was the last time we had that for dinner? Because I can never think of what to have for dinner. To me, that's the hardest part of it. It used to be the cooking of it, but not anymore. Since it's just the two of us here, we are parents. We have 3 boys. They're all adults and living on their own. So when I cook, it's taken me a while, even though I didn't cook a lot when they were growing up, they would tell you. It's still hard to adjust cooking for just 2. But at least we have leftovers, and that's always nice. So that is how it will usually go out. Not go out, we take out, we'll bring it in to the house. And so I'll cook probably dinner, 2 big dinners, not big, but I'll cook twice this week, and we'll have leftovers, and we'll probably order something out. All right, so that just gives me, this one's crooked, my idea. I can go back and look, but I can write down what we've had, what we're having for dinner. I'll probably go to the store tomorrow after school and pick up, well, we're gonna have leftovers, but maybe I could go and decide what we're gonna go ahead and have for Tuesday, and Thursday will probably be the days that I cook. But that can change. All right, so there's that. And then when I do this, I always like to put some kind of washi there. So I think we got pink here. This is cute. Let's see what's the thin one. Oh, the black is cute. So this is so cute. It says sweet, love, and speech bubbles. So I think I'm going to put those here. This here. I'll just try to line it up with the bottom. In this section, a lot of times I will keep track of things. I am an Erin Condren affiliate, so I try to put my posting here. Any type of online orders I put here. If I shop online, I kind of keep track of that. That way I can go back. When did I order it? How long did it take to get here? So those are some of the things. And then any kind of afternoon or evening activities we might have, I put that here. So I kind of do a morning, afternoon, and evening of the 3 sections, except this is always school. Except for the weekends. I like the way that looks. I'm gonna go here, do the same thing on this side, and so I would love to know, so what are some of your favorite sticker shops, and how often do you order stickers? Because I feel like with this kit, I will get at least 2 planner spreads out of it, at least 2. And I always save everything. So I have binders. They're not well organized, but I have the different shops that I use in separate little binders. And so I can always go back and pull, and sometimes I use different colors from other, I don't like that. Ugh, that's gonna bother me. I also keep an X-Acto knife, and see if I can straighten that out. I don't know why, but it does bother me. I don't know, I think I've got enough washi that I can just pull it up and use another piece. I should be able to get 2 more out of this one. Let's try this again. Maybe I'll even make sure I cut it straight. Give me a straight line to work with. Anyway, I enjoy buying and supporting these sticker shops, but sometimes in a budget, I try to use as much as I can. Some weeks I try not to use I don't use kits, but I do enjoy the stickers, so it's all just a balance. All right, I like the way that looks. Now I need to decide what I'm gonna do to get my Happy Valentine's in here. I love this sticker. I think I'm going to try and trim it with a straight edge. Now don't laugh at me. All right. I don't think I want to cut it down anymore, so that'll be fine. Get that in there like that. I don't know, that might bother me too much right here, but, and let's see, what else? I think this is turning into a pretty long plan with me, so I think I'm going to leave it like this. This is my basic setup, and y'all, that is going to bother me. I'm going to trim this down again, but anyway, this is my basic setup and how I did divide everything up. I will post my spread on my Instagram account. My first plan with me, I'll add my pattern functional boxes and some more stickers in there, but I did want you to see how I set up just the basic layout. And I appreciate you joining me, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.